What's up guys, what's going on? Starsnipe, we're doing another video, and today, exciting news, Alpha 6 for 7 Days to Die has come out, and we are actually residing in one of the major new things. And if you couldn't tell by now, there is now a snow biome in 7 Days to Die. Is that not awesome? Over here you can see in the map, it takes place in the upper right hand corner, and it's a pretty nice chunk of the biomes. And as you can see, Navezgane itself, the 7 Days to Die map, has gotten quite a bit larger as well with the addition of this. There's also been some additions, like small buildings to this area, and I'm not really going to go over those unless it's like a major change. So why don't we jump right in and see what's new. So first off, I'm going to talk about the foraging system before I jump into the snow biome, because the snow biome is pretty big and extensive, and I want to cover most of the main points that I can. So there's a brand new metal foraging system, and it is centered around this object. Yes, that is right, it is the forge. How do you craft such a marvelous thing? Well, you got to grab some stone, you got to plop it down in this shape, and boom, you get a forge. I already have a stack of that stuff, so I don't need that. Now what you want to do is plop it down, and boom, you have a forge. Now, how does a forge work? Well, here's what you do. You want to throw some sort of a fuel in the fire to actually fuel it, and after that you have to find molds. I'm not sure if they're craftable or you have to find them. Don't really know, but then what you do is after you have the fuel, you want to throw a mold down. So let's say I want to make a lead ingot, and then metal needed is lead. So what I'd have to do here is, I don't have any lead on me actually, so this is where you need to grab something like the lead ore. So it's kind of like the furnace system in Minecraft, and there's actually a proper cooking system. So you throw that in there, and slowly but surely the metal is being cooked into that mold. You can see the progress bar go up there, and while that's cooking, I'm going to go over another major addition, and that is the addition of gun parts, how they work, etc., etc. So first off, you have gun parts. How they are attained, I'm not 100% sure. I think they are loot items. You can craft them through smelting, that good stuff, and all that other stuff. But we're going to talk about how things made. So for example, here you can make a sniper rifle using its corresponding parts. You grab the sniper, boom, you have a sniper. Now what can you do with the sniper? Well, you can do a bit more than just that. You can plop it down there and you get scrap iron back. Now how exactly is scrap iron used? It has a variety of uses. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Like, I haven't had time to fool around with it, I'm not sure, but apparently you can make scrap iron walls, which is pretty nice. So I don't know exactly how this comes into play. However, hopefully I do figure that out anymore, but that's just the main gist of it for now. So over in our fire, we do have our lead ingots being made while the mole's happening, and we got good stuff going. We need 3 pounds of metal, or that's what it says to make an ingot, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's 1 pound, maybe 1 block of metal makes 1 block of ore makes 3 ingots. Oh, I guess we'll see as soon as that speeds up. But so this weapon crafting system is in place for multiple weapons. Wait, what? Did I put this on backwards? Oh, 1, 2, high, of course. Yeah, here you can craft a pistol with that, and then you can craft it back down, etc., etc. Now, here's kind of where it comes into play, kind of weirdly, I guess. I have all the shotgun remnants, and I don't know if it's glitchy or something, but the shotgun actually is not working for me, so I don't know what's up with that. And this stuff's still going ham. It's still smelting, this stuff. So I mean, it says metal and forge by pounds. So if I drop 1 in there. So let's see, 10, and then it goes up to 37. So okay, as soon as it goes down to 10 right here. So 1 block of ore, at least for lead, is about 27 pounds. So 1 block of lead ore will make about 9 lead ingots, and we'll just let that cook while we're messing around with stuff. But then, so I don't know how the molds are acquired and all those shenanigans, but that is how you craft stuff. There's also how you craft the receivers, which you then use to craft other stuff. And it's just a whole, like, awesome system. So I think that's all I'm really going to talk about the foraging system. It actually gets, I mean, I haven't had too much time to play around with it. Hopefully in my survival series you can check that out. It should be up pretty soon, probably a bit after this video, maybe the next day if I don't have time. But I'll definitely be doing that and hopefully going more in depth. But just for the most part, so you know, the forge is used to craft, you just get fuel, throw in some raw metal to create ingots. You can throw in, I believe, ingots to create like others, to create like receiver molds, because I think if I like do this, for example, you need iron. So if I were to grab some iron, which I don't actually have, I think you need iron ingots. Yeah, you need iron ingots, not sure. exactly how it works, but you know, you should get the gist of it. So now that we are done with the foraging system for now, let's go on and explore the wilderness of this new snow biome. Alright guys, we're back, and this is the first thing we're going to go over in the snow biome. It is the gas station over on Dishong Pass, and along with it we're going to go over a couple new things. So this is the basic model, and something else cool in the update is that all containers have dynamic loot AI. As you can see, sports bag has a 6 slots, sedan has quite a bit more in it, and over here the trash can, for example, only has 3, so that's definitely one of the new things. And then let's just really quickly check out the gas station. We got some shelves, we got a fridge, which actually, as you can see, is a bit bigger. We have a chair we can pick up. We have a safe over here in the corner, which has quite a nice amount of weapons, and it is also a 3x1. Then over in the garage, oh, nice Samsung TV that you can pick up or something. That's cool. Then over in the garage, you got room for the cars. You got lots of other stuff. You have what looks like a shattered mirror medicine cabinet with 6x2 or 3x2, 6 total. And just lots of other shenanigans going on here. So yeah, that's the first model, and when we'll be back, and we'll be back with something else. Alright, so here's one of the new functions. Actually, I just scattered some chicken right around here, and if you hold E while you pick something up, that didn't work for some reason. If you hold E while you pick it up, all nearby items are actually picked up, which is a super cool little addition. That, man, it's definitely gonna make for tedious clicking and picking up individual items, and definitely it's going to be a cool, definitely just one of those small things that is awesome to have added. Another thing we have, for example, over here is that you can see the take all button is now R, so you don't need to actually go and click it inside. I can just tap R, boom, in and out, so it makes it a lot easier to loot stuff. I just accidentally typed in command prompt, so obviously it's not going to be easier for me, but again, lots of small things are being added that are going to make this a lot just like more smooth out, and that's really awesome. Another cool thing going on that I'm not really can't really show too well is that there's this thing, like they added a new days to respawn if player left option to spawners, and what it is zombies won't spawn inside locations that have been cleared unless abandoned by players for several days, including cities. So pretty much if you like clear out a city while this is working, that city is going to be it's going to be cleared out, and you won't have to worry about zombies for a little while, which is cool because, I mean, if you take out an entire zombie horde, you probably shouldn't have to worry about it for too long. Another cool thing we have here is they added a little bit of a GUI thing over here. Like, as you can see at the bottom, when I do scrap brass, it says place brass items on the crafting grid to get scrap brass, which is that. Scrap iron, same thing happens. Scrap lead, same thing happens. Repair weapons, same thing happens. And breakdown weapons, same thing happens. So it's good that they're adding these GUI tips. They're going to make it easier to access for people who might not know how to play, and that's definitely a plus. Also, I didn't really talk about it, but we do have these 5 like staple recipes that are used in different ways. They're mostly for the foraging system, but the repair thing, that's the new thing where you throw in 2 degraded weapons or more to make a better one. And then breakdown weapon, I already showed before. It's where you toss a weapon in there and it returns some scrap metal to you. Another cool thing we have here is 2 primitive weapons. We have the stone axe over here, 125 out of 125 condition, damage 100%. Not exactly sure how much damage it does, but it pretty much serves as a primitive weapon, and by the looks of it is pretty easy to craft. And then also to go along with it, we have the sharp stone. Not exactly sure how you get these items again, but the sharp stone, it's pretty much like, I'd have to say, less effective stone axe, and without a handle. And the crafting recipe, I'd have to guess, is just a stick with the sharp stone in it. Here we have another 2 buildings in the snow biome. They are located over here, kind of by this lake, and we haven't, I don't know if they can be considered ski lodges or whatever, but they're just some nice houses. For the most part, the model looks new, but on the outside it is pretty different with the icicles and cool effects hanging by. And by the looks of it, all the buildings by this little lake pond are pretty much identical. We have this one, pretty much looks the same. It's a bit different shape, but interior, yeah, for the most part, different orientation. Looks the same. And then if I could get over to these last 2, we have this one, car parked outside, and also something else. We have some gravel roads, which is very nice. I mean, I'm not sure if they were like that before, but I read on the changelog that I think that's different. We have this house, just to show you that. And last but not least, let's grab this looks more like a hut than a house, if anything. I'm not entirely sure what they're going for here. It looks like a little storage shed. It's a nice little 2-person. You could probably actually fit a forge in there and that'd look pretty nice. Actually, that's a kind of cool way to use the forge and make it kind of like a fireplace. But yeah, something I might not be able to show, but you might be able to see on the map here, is that there are 3 new different army recon campsites, they're called, with sandbags and foxhole trenches and lots of military loot. And they're in various biomes in Navezgane. I'm not sure if that means they're random spawns, but somewhere on this map they've added that, and I'll see if I can't run across one. That'd be pretty useful. Also, go along with that, they have 4 new campsites at various locations in Navezgane, and a new business to the plains. Now I'm not exactly sure where the plains are. I'm assuming it's somewhere over here. So, or here, I don't know. They added a new business, new thing somewhere. I'm not sure where. Don't quote me on this. I'm just here to show the awesome changes. Another cool thing they added here, not entirely sure how it's gotten, but we have a scrap tungsten over here, and what it can be used to use here, actually apparently not. I could have sworn it was here, but they added scrap tungsten and a tungsten door. It's not placeable for some reason. Oh yeah, because it needs to be between, I believe, this. So let me just break down this door really quick. It'll be fairly easy, and now you can throw down an awesome tungsten door, which is, I'd have to guess, a lot more durable than the prior ones. Also, guys, keep in mind I won't be able to really go over as in depth as I do other updates, because this is actually a really massive update with lots of stuff I want to show, and I want to keep it within a fairly reasonable time frame and try to be as informative as possible, which is actually why I'm trying out the new like cutting method, where I kind of cut the video at certain parts to make it more choppy and kind of concise. So I don't know. So there are lots of other things. If you want to see the entire changelog, there will be a link in the description to check that out. But for the most part, I'm just going to be showing off the major things, like the new additions in the snow biome, and also possibly some other things, but you'll have to wait and see. So as you can see, we are now over by Dishong Pass and Arrowhead kind of intersection, and we came across this large building here, so I thought to check it out. And what could it be? Well, turns out it is a pretty giant like garage ski lounge thing with lots, like it's kind of a whole complex. It's pretty badass. We got a bunch of chopped down wood, which I'd have to guess you could break down with your stone axe and actually get wood out of it. That's my guess, but this is just a stone axe. It's nothing great. We have some loot in here, just, you know, it's a normal thing. We have an iron desk too. Ooh. So if I could get over here, because my frame's getting super choppy in there for some reason. Just lots of logs. Apparently logs like to kill my frames too. Then over here we got a nice like storage garage, I guess that's what it looks like. Then over here we got a nice little side house with multiple rooms. Goes to the second floor. Let's check out what this is. Back door. Yes, back door to the porch. We have what might be a basement. Would I be? No, it's just a little side room. That's a toilet. Okay, toilet right under the stairs. Not sure what that design choice. But over here on the second floor, if I could, we got another medicine cabinet, which is a broken mirror. I actually kind of like that. And just some more stuff along with a wall safe, so you can find some pretty good loot in these areas since they do have wall safes and such. Now, to get to the main prize, the main thing of this house, and that is that giant, like 2 to 3 story building. I think it's 2 stories. I don't know, because I see 3 levels of windows. So, what we can see here is we have the garage, but what I want to do is I want to find a doorway into this bitch. Actually, it might just be a garage. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain some of these things, you know? But over here we do have the staircase kind of near the back. And then just hop on up. You can open a double door. Wow, that's fancy. Except it's kind of broken. They should probably fix that. And we have a purse with some bullets. We got oh, it's actually a sawmill. Well, that makes more sense. It's not a garage. I'm stupid. But lots of loot, or not super good loot yet. But we do have an iron desk. I think those things. Iron desk I can walk through. Okay, that was weird. Let's go on over to this side. It's kind of glitchy, but come on, can I pick it up? No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not sure about iron desk loot. Not sure if it's the best, but you can come here, and these are the loot objects that are in here, along with a possible backpack, weathered backpack with some shotgun shells in that. Not gonna be the same in your world, but just want to show off what you could possibly get. And then you have the garage doors, which I think, or I'm just gonna call them garage doors. You might have to live with it because I'm stupid. Which I think you just bust open pretty easily. But that looks like it's it for the sawmill, so let's go and check out other parts. Alright guys, sorry if that last part might sound a bit cut out, my 7 days to die crash, because it seems like there's some memory hogging issues with the Alpha 6 beta, which you do have to opt into. But it's still, for the improvements, I think it's worth it. So, over here, out in the middle of this random area, we have this like tent encampment place. And what it has going on is just some, you know, typical loot. We got some backpacks, we got a dead guy in the tent, some more backpacks, and some stumps, which actually have some good loot sometimes, but that's just showing off what that block is, and it's just a tent in the couple tents in the wilderness, so there's that. We are back, and right now the snow biome, I don't know what's going on, it's pretty glitchy for me. Whenever I try to venture out to that area, around there, I don't know, the game just crashes, so I won't be able to actually explore what those 3 buildings are, but there are still a couple things to talk about besides those. So over there, as you can see, there are quite a bit of dogs, and what has happened now is that the game is kinda, it is not simulated, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It has, like, it kinda like, okay, get out of here, stupid thing, no, Jesus, just freaking, damn it, I don't care about this. Okay, you know, guess that's going right there. But pretty much what the game now actually does is that it simulates like car crashes. I guess that's the best way of putting it. It simulates car crashes, and what happens is there are actually a lot of rabid dogs over by those car crashes. So, oh, and also here's one of the new snow zombies. I believe this is the lumberjack. Yeah, that's the lumberjack snow zombie. One of the new ones. Over here we have the dogs that spawned by the car crash. We're gonna go ahead and take them out whenever they decide to get over here. Oh man, that was a good one. One more. Oh damn, I think we have, oh, we have a crawler over there. Just a few crawlers under the wrecks. That might be part of it. That thing's gonna blow up, so I'm gonna back up. Let's just, oh yeah, that blew up. I killed the crawler that was stuck under there, put him out of his misery. These dogs are coming after me. I can't freaking get off my dick. Let's go. Okay, there we go. They're off my dick. But yeah, that's one of the new things. Also one of the new zombies. I will tell you guys if I do come across any of the other zombies. Alright guys, sorry that's it. Can't really go over much more because right now, I don't know what's going on. The build is really broken. I can barely even like go anywhere and record. So that's really all I'm going to go over for now. Another one of the things that I want to talk about was the ghost town added in the south over in the desert, but won't really be able to do that because the game's really broken right now with Alpha 6, but hopefully that gets fixed so I can do a playthrough. But hopefully you guys did enjoy me talking about those changes, because I was able to talk about some major ones like the snow biome and the foraging system along with some other things. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, be sure to like. This is going to be Starsnipe signing out. Love you guys. See ya.